Hey everyone, it's Lori. I am back and been away for almost 3 months. Um, and honestly, I really don't have a reason as to why I haven't made videos. Well, I kind of do, which I will explain to you, and hopefully most of you will understand. Um, as you know, I had gastric bypass surgery November 9th, 2011. The last time I weighed myself was, I believe, the last time I made a video for you guys, and that was Valentine's Day. And at that point, I think I was around or close to having lost 60 pounds. Um, and there's a couple of reasons why I haven't weighed myself. Um, the first one being that I was getting a little bit crazy about it. Like, I was weighing myself weekly. Then I started weighing myself twice a week. Then I started weighing myself every other day. And if I didn't see the scale going down, it really, really bothered me. And so then I kind of backed off a little bit and maybe, went back to the once a week. And then for a while, it had kind of stopped. And so I really, really got upset about that because I felt like, I went through all of this and, oh my God, I'm not losing weight. I can't just do all of this just for 60 pounds. Not that 60 pounds is anything to sneeze at. I mean, there are a lot of people who I know would die to lose 60 pounds. So I am thankful for it. Don't get me wrong. I just thought that at this stage in the game that it would be more. And then I still do watch everyone's videos that, come into my subscription box or whatever. So I know that there were a few of you, I won't mention you by name because I don't want to put you out there or whatever. And again, it has nothing to do with you guys. Please don't take it that way, but it's just my own little mental neuroses that I go through. And people who have had surgery very close to mine, the date meaning, have lost incredible amounts of weight. And again, and I just feel like I haven't, 80 pounds, 100 pounds, that kind of thing. And honestly, I thought I would be at that point. That being said, another reason why I think I stayed away from the videos was because, again, I felt like I couldn't put on I can't be fake, especially with you guys. I just feel like, even though I might not know you personally, I know you through here, and there's so many heartfelt videos and so many honest and raw videos that's how I have always wanted to present myself. Good, bad, or indifferent, whether it's TMI or whatever, I always wanted to just be honest because I feel like this is the forum and this is the place where I don't have to hide. And so I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, and I think that one of my fears was that I, more often than not, revert back to old eating habits, even though I might not eat as much, or if I do eat something that doesn't agree with me, I get sick over it. I don't vomit sick. I mean, I usually get like gastrointestinal stuff, and it usually happens like the day after. Like, if I have something that is a little higher in sugar content, I'll usually get diarrhea the next day. I haven't I had one episode of dumping syndrome, true dumping syndrome, on St. Patty's Day, and it was not because of food. I didn't even eat my dinner. We went out, and I had a cocktail, and it had a sugar rim around it, which was fine because I would have been fine with just having one sip of the sugar and leaving it alone. The drink itself was, gosh, I forget what it was. It was at Applebee's, but it was delicious, and I drank it, and I think it was like a lemon drop martini or something like that, and I didn't expect it to be that sugary, and I didn't expect to enjoy it that much, and I didn't expect to drink it so fast. And within minutes, I literally thought I was going to die, and I couldn't even eat my dinner. And I was with my mom and my niece, and my mom has had gastric bypass surgery. My niece has had lap band surgery, and so they kind of could see on my face that something was wrong, but stuck it out through dinner, and felt like crap for the rest of the night. But that was my one true dumping syndrome situation. Never want to recreate that again. I really still do, like, honestly, and again, I'm putting this out there because this is how I'm feeling. It doesn't mean that I'm eating like crap every day. It doesn't mean that I'm not getting my protein in. I get my protein in by usually by my diet, because the protein drinks, my powders, my drinks that I like, and I've tried several different powders and different drinks. They just don't taste the same that they used to, which I've often heard happens after surgery, which is okay because there are a lot of protein bars, like Nature Valley makes a protein bar. It's only 10 grams of protein, but it's really palatable as opposed to like a pure protein that has a lot of maltitol or sorbitol or sugar alcohols in it that will definitely make you shit. The Nature Valley granola bar is really nice, and I've been getting that at work because it's satisfying and it's good, and it's an extra 10 grams of protein. I do eat some Greek yogurt. I throw a few raisins in there. Sometimes the raisins, because of the sugar content, kind of make me feel a little but not totally horrible. Like I can deal with it. But I also hate Greek yogurt. I love yogurt. I hate Greek yogurt because I can't stand the chalkiness of it, and the raisins help me with that. But I do love the Greek yogurt because it is so high in protein. So I've been doing that. I tried ice cream all this basically last week. Not every day, but I did try ice cream, and I've come to the realization that I just can't have ice cream because it just doesn't, it makes me feel bad. It just doesn't, it's not horrible. I don't get sick over it or whatever. It just makes me feel bleh. So need to just stay away from ice cream, which is okay because I have the sugar-free fudge popsicles that are really delicious and I love, and they obviously treat my body well. Another thing that I really hadn't made a video because of was my lack of exercise, which I've discussed before. I just need to get moving. On May 8th is my birthday, and I will be 39 this year. So next year I will be 40 in 2013. And my goal for myself is that by the time I'm 40, I definitely want to run a 5K. At least a 5K. And I know that there is a program called Couch to 5K. It's just a matter of getting my fat ass off the couch and, you know, going ahead and doing it. So that's my little rant, my little negativity rant. And I promise that's all it's going to be, because I do have a lot of positives also. I'm sorry I don't have numbers for you. Maybe I will weigh myself tomorrow and give you some numbers and take ownership of that, and again be truthful to you guys. Yesterday at work, I literally, again, and I don't know why, but this is a good thing, it's a positive thing, so I'm giving it out to you guys. I literally got a compliment from everyone that saw me yesterday at work. Said I look like the Incredible Shrinking Woman. Oh my God, where have you gone? Oh my God, you look amazing. The people who know I definitely had surgery said, oh my God, you're losing your weight so well. You don't look disproportioned. You don't look flabby, which is so wrong because my arms, I mean, you know, like I wave and they wave back, you know, but whatever. I'm young and I'm going to start saving. So in a couple of years, I'll get a brachioplasty and all's right with the world. And honestly, right now, that's the only part of my body that I'm really about. My stomach I can tolerate, my thighs are totally fine, I can tolerate, and everything has definitely gotten much smaller. I ordered a dress online in an extra large from ModCloth, which I never have ordered from before, and I got it in an extra large because I wasn't really sure you know, what their sizes were like, and it fits beautifully. They run a little bit smaller, so I was very thankful I got the extra large, but it fits like a glove. It's for my mother's retirement party in June. My mom is retiring from her job, and I had my girlfriends over a couple of weeks ago, and I tried it on for them, and when I took it out off the hanger, my girlfriend looked at it, and she goes, my God, Law, she goes, that looks really small. Like, oh my God, like, I know you're going to fit into it and I can't believe it. Hooray for you kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, not like a horrible, you know, oh my God, it's too small, it won't fit. It was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're going to look so great in it. And it's so tiny on the hanger, and it's it. Also another NSV. I went to TJ Maxx. Every year I have a timeshare in St. Martin that I go to usually around the second week of June. And last year, I pretty much got rid of all my bathing suits because I was knowing that I was going to have surgery and I was going to be a different size. So I kind of already just had it in my head. And I went to TJ Maxx a couple of weeks ago and got some bathing suits. in a 14, and I haven't gotten bathing suits in a 14 in quite a few years. Last year I got them in an 18-20, and that was, like I said, that was pushing it. And I think the one that I probably wore the most was a 22. So I got them in a 14, and I still am skittish about trying things in the dressing room, so I took everything home. I just bought everything that I liked and took it home, and I figured, okay, if I hate it, I'll just, keep the receipt and return it. And I ended up keeping everything because not only did they look great, they felt great. And so that was like a huge, oh, thank God, thank God, really, things really are changing and things are working. Again, please don't get me wrong. Please don't think that I'm completely discouraged or that I think this is not it. I mean, I know now I've been kind of letting the surgery do its own thing. And now I need to put in extra effort. It's just, how do I motivate myself to do that? How do I, just get out there. Just get out there and walk even. I have 3 days off during the week where I could walk, and I don't know. I'm just not motivated. So I'm hoping that somehow, some way, I will have some kind of inspiration, just to go. Maybe I can convince somebody. My mother calls me every day, but who wants to listen to your mother? If it's not one thing, it's your mother. I would really like to, I don't know, maybe one of you inbox me and I'll give you my phone number and you can call me in the morning. Call me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and tell me to get off my ass and go take a walk. So that's pretty much it for the whole weight loss mind thing. And I actually saw a video tonight. I just watched it from Jenna, who is Here Comes Trouble 88, and she also has a lot of things going on. She hasn't made a video in 10 months, and she has watch her video. Go watch her video and you'll understand why it prompted me. Another reason to make this video was because of that, and also because of encouragement from Pamela. Hi Pamela, thank you so much. Who did say that she was missing me. So I felt a little bit guilty that I hadn't been on. I promise I will start making videos again, and ramblings of, my somewhat boring life. But something that I wanted to touch on too with you guys that I've actually been a little bit excited about, has nothing to do with weight loss, has nothing to do with anything. It has to do with, again, my life and how I like to kind of coexist in my little cocoon. I have been trying to find ways to cut corners and to save money, as we all are. I do make a decent salary, but I am a single mom, and I do have quite a bit of overhead for my apartment and such, things like that. I did claim bankruptcy last year, so that was a huge help in relieving my debt, but I still do have debt for various things, whatever. So one of the things that I started, I became addicted to Pinterest over the last month or two. I don't know if any of you are on Pinterest, but check it out. You have to be invited. If you want to, I'll somehow, join Facebook or whatever, and or give me your email address and I'll invite you to Pinterest. It's just great. It's just a fun little place to like do virtual shopping and virtual whatever, and have fun with it. So there have been a lot of things in the DIY and crafting section of Pinterest that have really piqued my interest, no pun intended. And one of those things was how to make your own laundry soap. And this is one of the places that I started, because even with couponing, laundry soap can be really expensive. And I am a person who I love to do laundry. So that's not a problem, but I do it often, but I can't stand spending money for things that just kind of, I feel like, go to waste. Like my biggest thing, like if I could figure out a way to like reuse tampons, I would, because I can't stand buying tampons and then having to just throw them away. Like I just want to somehow, spend that money and keep spending the same money over whatever. Okay, TMI tangent. But so making my own laundry soap was one of the first things that I did, and I did that maybe about a month and a half ago. And There are so many websites that I've found, blogging sites actually, I should say, that have been beneficial in helping me with this. So not only have I started making my own laundry soap, I also found a great recipe to make my own fabric softener, which was another huge money eater, because I do like fabric softener and I do like using it, but it was really expensive even with coupons. Another thing that was kind of expensive that I found a recipe for, and the verdict's still out on this because I'm not sure if I like it too much or not, but was making my own dishwasher cleaner, soap, whatever. And of course, every household cleaner you could possibly imagine is online, and you can make it naturally for literally pennies on the dollar. So that has been my new kind of thing that I've been doing. I've been making homemade remedies for things. I've been making homemade stuff, and I honestly cannot believe how much money I am saving in making these things. For literally, like, I made a new batch of fabric softener, which fills a huge container of Downy, and I made it tonight, and it literally cost me under $1 to make. I mean, really, seriously, how can you beat that, right? So yeah, I'll put the blogs, the links down below, if anybody's interested. They're just really cool. I'm reading a book about being financially independent and financial freedom, and basically getting more out of your life than just existing to be. So I guess that's kind of like where I am right now, you know, mentally and spiritually, and in my home. Like, my home is my sanctuary, and I want to make the most of it. I want to live smarter without working harder, you know. So I'm trying to kind of find a better balance, and of course curtail my spending in general, like my makeup spending and all that kind of stuff. I know it's ridiculous, which I've been really good with, because one of my strategies was writing everything down. So when you're accountable for things, as you all know, it definitely changes your perspective on things. So when I have to write it in my little notepad in my pocketbook, I think twice before I buy something. And I've been really talking to myself as I'm shopping. Do I need that? Do I have enough? So my other challenge, and I'm going to challenge you to do it too. My other challenge is that, because I have couponed in the past, and because I still do enjoy couponing. I'm not an extreme couponer, but I like to get a bargain, and I like to get things on sale. Because of that, I have amassed a fairly decent amount of meat, frozen stuff in my freezer, non-perishable items in my cabinets. The under cabinet of my bathroom is completely filled with HBA stuff that I've amassed. So all of these things that I have decided that I am going to use up, wear out, and get rid of. I am challenging myself to not buy anything as far as food is concerned, unless I absolutely have to, because I want to use up what I have. Like, I bought chicken cutlets packages, you buy one get one free, when they go on sale at my supermarket, and I have a stack of them in my freezer. So I'm going to defrost them and use those chicken cutlets, things like that. I mean, obviously, you know, you have to go out and buy fresh fruit, you have to buy milk, you have to buy things like that, things you need to replenish, like coffee or whatever. I'm still going to buy those things, but as far as like meal planning, and Devin is a really picky eater. He doesn't really eat all that much, and there's me, who, you know, I don't really eat all that much either. So I'm trying to use up everything that I have, and we'll see how long I can go. I think I can go for a pretty long time without having to spend extra, and I really think that that will be helpful. Starting in May, the 1st of May, I have planned out a very strict budget for myself, a doable budget, but it is tight. But that will also help me free my mind of any financial worry, because I do worry about money. Even though I have a good job, like I said, and it is a good income, I worry constantly about money. And when I have the necessary funding for things, I'm much happier, and my worry is non-existent. So in order to do that, I need to put myself on this budget, and I think that will also help me mentally somehow, some way. It's weirdly tied in to my self-esteem and feeling better about myself and doing something for myself, like maybe getting out and taking a walk because it's absolutely free, costs me nothing, and I can just go and put my iPod on, and and go do that. All right, so this is a 20-minute video. Lord knows if you've made it to this point, God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it took so long. I'm sorry I've been away. I promise I won't be away for that long again. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you to new subscribers that have waited patiently for me. Thank you to old subscribers who have been making videos this whole time that I've thoroughly enjoyed. Good luck to anybody who's having surgery or had surgery recently. Amaryllis, we're all praying for you. I hope that your recovery is going well and that God's grace is with you. Be well. I will talk to you all soon. Peace.